For Cincinnati.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. Marcus Jones, a return man. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And a short pickup to about the 25.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. They run once more with Henderson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Forced out to his left. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Bengals grab it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, they'll go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Here we go. Done. 11 Thomas. 12, 12, 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Flush to his right. Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
On one, ready?
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
That's out quickly to Hyatt. It'll be a gain of just a yard. 3rd and 7 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Evan McPherson out for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter, and what a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Second and 7.
Play action. May on the move to his left. Hunter Henry brings it in. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll throw with May. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
First down, Patriots.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. And a stop made by Cam Taylor-Britt.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
First and goal.
And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Throwing here is May. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
They go play action now. May. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11.
Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Burrow will throw. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Bengals grab it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
11.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. A nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Can.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
180.
Here's Chase now on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 27.
11, MT, take. 11, 12.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Chase Brown 26 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. A point after, no giving in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They'll go back to Henderson on first down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 34-yard line.
We're going to throw. May. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room. Too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. To the air, May. And Diggs has it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Going quickly out to the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Off the play fake. Here's May. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Henderson running straight ahead. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. To throw, it's May. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Henderson going to run for it. And shedding through the tackle. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Here's May. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Kayvon Thibodeau. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And now they'll audible to something else. On play action, May. Under pressure, and they get to him again. B.J. Hill. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's third and very long. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now third down and very long. From the shotgun, it's May. He'll buy some time right. He's got it to Gibson. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
The Tuck roll, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. But I also know this. In Miami, the infamous one, the snowplow game. In New England.
Hunter Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Pats have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Bengals 7.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On one, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Shot! Shot!
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 4. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This now a 3rd and 4.
11, here we go. 11, shot! Right in, shot!
Burrow looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
11, MC, take. Here we go.
First and 10.
12, 12, can. Shot!
Running right, here's Brown. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
180. Stop.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
180. 11. 12. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
11. Here we go. Stop.
Brown trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bengals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Up the middle, here's Henderson. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. 86 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to throw now on first down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And they go play action with May. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 19.
First down, New England.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round one here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Play action. May rolling to his left. Wide open receiver complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
11, Thomas.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good for our Bengals.
11, MT, Kate. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out and with some dispatch because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
Now they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
11. Here we go. 180. 11.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 23.
Bengals, first down.
11, Thomas.
1st and 10.
11. Here we go. Shot.
Handing it off to Brown. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
11. 11 MT. Shot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Marte Mapu.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 114 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the wild card round.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. The tight end Henry here in motion. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They'll throw with May. Quick hitch complete. It's Williams. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it second down. But Charles, what a rookie season he had, catching the football over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020, 1,400 yards and huge impact on his team and on the league. This guy, he's following his footsteps as an impact guy here in year one.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the gun, it's May. That is caught. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You have everything working in your direction.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun to give to Henderson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Trevion Henderson. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots will add to their 4th quarter lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On one, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
11.
Now Burrow. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Gotta go forward.
There's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 and 12, 12, 12.
Throwing. Burrow. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Milton Williams in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him, but even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
3rd and 19.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Here's Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Pats will take over possession here up at the 44. They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs. The Patriots, as they so often do, moving on to the playoffs as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.